Avatar Fire and Ash, man. Look, there's a lot going on. In the beginning, they going on a little journey. They get ambushed by the fire raiders. And the fire raiders are fighting them people, back and forth fights, whatever. We got the air fights, all that. Then, like, towards the end of the fight, she just blows up the little, they on like some little bubble animal plane, or whatever. So they just blow it up a fire. And I'm like, yo, y'all could have avoided all of this and blown that up. But, you know, they need that 3-hour runtime. So they going to show you them fights. Get that jump. Most of them fell to the ground because they everybody getting whooped. The mom getting whooped. Spider and them, they go off on their own thing. So everybody lost. They don't got no comms or whatever. Spider and them, he got the air mask, whatever. He running out of air. They like the air on the ship. They see them raiding the ship. They can't go, but they get caught. They get to running. He's running out of air for a very long time. A very long time. They end up getting caught, but not before he runs out of air. Shawty does a little magic jump with her tube on the ground, and it connects to his body, changes those insides. Bam, now he can breathe without a mask. Should have kept that mask, though, because clearly you're going to raise suspicions to everyone. So, not smart. Should have kept it around, you know, them. So they once they get caught, she like, yo, what the hell? Why you ain't sick? Whatever. Then Colonel comes and catches Jake, because Jake's looking around for them. And Jake's like, yo, they got your son, Spider, so we got to go get him. And he's like, fuck, we do got to go get him. So go get him. Boom, bat, bip, whatever. Little interesting scenes or whatever. 2 villain against villain. You got villain against villain. The Colonel against the Ash, Fire and Ash woman. Yo, I love when she comes to the screen. I love when she comes to the screen. She is amazing, son. She's a villain. She is a villain. But one thing I don't get, when she connects her jump to other people and like make them do what they say, why can't they just do that in reverse? Like who controls who do that? She'll connect it to them and she'll be like, tell me this or do this. And I'm like, why don't they do that when it connects? Like, just say it first. As soon as she connect, no, you do. Whatever. And then they be chopping the joint off, and I don't know if they be dying or fainting from that, but it looked like she connected and then chop it off, and they just be passing out. Whatever. So they end up getting the son back or whatever. Then they're like, oh well, this is awkward because they escaped together and now they together, and it's like, man, I don't know. But when Jake's rest of the crew come, Colonel runs off. Colonel goes back to base. He's like, man, I got a plan, blah, blah. They like, man, whatever, fuck your plan is doing too much. Colonel go and get the Ash people. He make a deal with them. And it's a lot of fighting in this movie. Obviously, I enjoyed that. It's good. You know, the story is whatever. Like, it's a story to bring you these 3-hour visuals and these 3-hour fights. And a whole lot of Jake. Sound like I was in training day or something. But so get past that, get to some more fighting, some more meeting up. The wife is like, yo, we might gotta kill Spider, because if they find out he could breathe out here, which they did find out, like, they gonna want to capture him, and they gonna want to try to figure out what exactly they did. They captured him, and they had doing running tests, and they trying to figure out what he got going on and all this stuff. And he ended up getting broken out, or he break out himself after a little talk with his dad. Then Jake gets help broken out by somebody with a heart who don't like what's going on in there. And then Shawty comes in there too. I forgot her name. Jake's wife. She come in the joint flying around doing her thug dizzle with the black mask on and trying to just fit in there. So they all get up out of there. Then there's more fights. They thought they had a plan. They like, yeah, we rounded up everybody. We gonna fight these the sky people. So they go fight them, and they whooping them. But then the fire people come to back them up, and they getting whooped. Then they got these whales. They got the whales coming. The big whales that was all soft because they had a whole little thing in the movie too, because it's a whole bunch of shit going on. Man, them whales was like, they was whooping stuff first until they started getting, everybody was whooping shit until they started getting whooped. And then you had these little deep swimming things came up when Shawty kept asking Awa why she turned her back on her, which was never really answered. I don't really understand what that was, but I don't know. They came, them little squid Jones came and started destroying everything, and it was like, all right, it's back cool again. And the little witch Jones finally did what I thought somebody should do: attach her shit to her, scared her off, and she ran off into the darkness. The colonel ends up jumping off of some shit into some fiery abyss. So I guess his memories is dead, unless they're gonna put his memories in something else now. But no post credit scene, no nothing, man. It's just a lot of fighting in here. It ain't really no story. It's good. Some of the shooting scenes is like video game-esque, which is like, I like it in the game. I'm not necessarily sure if I want to see it in the movie or not, but I'll take it. I enjoyed it though. Like I enjoyed it. It had the 3D glasses, all that. It's really just a lot of fighting and visuals, man. It ain't too much. It's a bunch of stories they throw in there so they can lead to a battle, but them stories ain't important. And that villain, son, she's a fucking menace until the end. She's a fucking menace. Like, until she runs off like a little scaredy ass chick. I love seeing her on screen, son. She bring it to the screen.